It was a cold, dark night as I walked through the haunted forest of Glen Madigan, on the hunt for the feared beast of the baddest breath. I heard the sound of witches cackling and brewing their potions up ahead. It was the creepy coven of the eyeless crones. The smell from the cauldron was intoxicating, and despite my fear, I felt compelled to walk towards them. The frosted leaves crunched under my feet, and the witches turned towards me.
Who comes a-creeping upon us at this hour?
Their number was 3, but not an eye they had among them. It is I, Mikey of the Shiraz clan. I wish you no harm. I seek the fearsome beast of the baddest breath. Long since has this creature terrorized my town with his cold, wet nose, stealing our tennis balls and tracking mud through our houses. I come to find him and put an end to his reign of terror with the enchanted choke collar of doom. The elder witch stepped towards me, brandishing a bone from the potion in the pot.
You seek the beast of baddest breath. Methinks you might be closer than you think.
Please, O Watered and Whiffy One, help me on my quest to find this furry fiend.
He will present himself to you before long. Follow the moon to a clearing, and when it hangs high above your head, swollen heavy like an egg in a sock, you will meet your beast.
Prithee tell me, O loathsome and lumpy one, what cooketh thee in your pot? For the smell has my tongue hanging at my chin.
It is a beefy brew of beefy Bisto, a popular concoction amongst your kind.
What strange magics you horrible harridans wield, for it makes me want to jump and beg for a taste. Please, let me have some. Shrill laughter pierced my ears.
No, you must wait until we are all finished,
they cackled. I knew not why they laughed, so I slunk off with a heavy heart in the direction of the moon. Before long, I heard a cacophonous and vile music and hastened towards it. It was the ghoulish ghosts of Glen Madigan, playing the bones of 4 unfortunate skeletons hanged from the trees. My heart leapt with excitement to see the bones, and I bounded forth towards them. Stay, hissed the ghosts. Stay and be good. I stayed, and I wanted to stay, but I stood. What brings you to our wretched festivities on this cold October evening? I seek the beast with the baddest breath. No longer will he frighten our posties and dig up our gardens. I will tame this terrible beast. This terrible beast is not as such. We know him well, and he is a good and bestest boy. Lies, I did yell. Lies and untruths. My own house is filled with the stench of his sodden mane, and though I have not seen him, his fleas surround me and bite me as though they were my own. The ghosts flew around me laughing eerily, then go back to singing their vile verses. What foul music is this that you play on the bones of these poor departed souls? I asked of the ghouls. You should know, for it is the music of your kind. It bears the unholy name of Labracaw. Thunder boomed and crashed through the woods, though there was not a storm cloud in sight. I left the ghosts in a dreadful din, for their music was truly awful. The moon drew me on, so dazzling and fat was she, until alone I stood in a clearing, bathed in her warm, nurturing light. I grasped a collar at my side and readied myself for battle. But where was the beast? As I waited in the still and lonely clearing for him to appear, an itch struck me behind my left ear, and I was compelled to scratch. As I brought my hand down from my head, I noticed it was covered in a new, thick fur, glistening golden in the moonlight. What's happening to me? I cried out into the night. I sniffed at the air. The scent of the ghost bones wafted up my nose, followed by the witch's gravy. How could I smell these things so clearly through the thick woods that separated me from these tasty morsels? A strange feeling in my blood shook me from these thoughts, a strange wafting, a wagging. I looked down to see a lustrous tail swaying eagerly in the wind. No, no, this cannot be. No!